Many people say, I don't eat much, yet the weight won't move. Where are those extra calories actually coming from? A food journal is not for guilt. It is a tool to find out why your weight is not moving. This is Trilok, I'm a dietitian, and today I'll show you how invisible calories and hidden eating patterns can block your progress, and how just 7 days of food journaling can reveal them. Many people say, I don't eat much, but I'm still gaining weight. And sometimes calorie dense foods keep entering throughout the day: tea, biscuits, nuts, snacks, fruit juice, extra oil, or a few spoons of food while cooking. Individually, they may look small, but together they can lead to weight gain or stop you from losing weight. That's why a food journal is important. A food journal is not for guilt, it is for diagnosis. It helps you see the gap between what you think you eat and what you actually eat. So, before you start writing a food journal, remember these simple guidelines. First, don't write the journal at night from memory. Memory will forget a lot of details. Write it immediately after eating or drinking. Even if it's only tea, one biscuit, a handful of nuts, or a few spoons of food while cooking. Second, for the first 7 days, don't try to impress the journal. You don't have to show the journal to anybody. So be honest with yourself, eat normally. The goal is not to look perfect, the goal is to find the truth. Third, along with what you ate, also write why you ate. Was it hunger, craving, stress, boredom, or just habit? Because a food journal is not just about food, it helps you find the hidden pattern behind weight gain. You can write this in a notebook, Google Sheet, WhatsApp message to yourself, or use any tracking app. The tool does not matter, honesty matters. So, your food journal should have these important columns. First, write down the exact time you ate or drank something. Second, food or drink you had. Write everything: meal, snack, tea, coffee, juice, nuts, seeds, chutney, pickle, and even tasting while cooking. Third, quantity. This is very important. Don't just write idli or tea. Write the quantity clearly. For example, one idli with one bowl sambar, one dosa with 1 teaspoon oil, 1 cup tea with or without sugar, and two biscuits. And make sure you note down the oily foods and sugary foods. Fourth, place or situation. Where did you eat? At home, at work, in a restaurant, in a movie theater, at a function, or while watching TV. This matters because your eating pattern changes depending on the place and situation. Fifth, hunger level. Before eating, rate your hunger from 0 to 10. This column tells you how much physical hunger was present before you started eating. Sixth, why did you eat? Now write the reason behind eating. Was it a planned meal? Was it a craving? Were you stressed, bored, tired, eating because others were eating, or because food was simply available? This column is very important because sometimes the problem is not hunger. The problem is the trigger behind the eating. And for weight loss, a food journal alone is not complete. You also need a simple activity journal. Write down how much you walked, whether you did any planned exercise, how many hours you were sitting, how many hours you slept, and your stress level for that day. Once you do this for a week, you'll have enough information to understand the major reasons why your weight is not moving. You'll start seeing where the extra calories are coming from, when you're eating without hunger, which foods are not keeping you full, and whether your activity level is enough to support weight loss. Now, you don't have to calculate everything perfectly. Start with the obvious corrections. Reduce the foods that give you a lot of calories but very little fullness or nutrition. Avoid eating when you're not hungry. Increase your daily movement and add planned exercise according to your capacity. If you stay consistent with these changes, weight loss can start happening gradually month after month. But remember, changing food habits is not easy because food is not just nutrition, it is habit, comfort, culture, and emotion. That is why some people don't need more nutrition knowledge. They already know where they are going wrong. What they need is a strategy to break the current food pattern. In the next video, we will talk about calories, which foods give you the most calories, how your body handles them, and which foods help you lose weight. Till then, start working on your food journal and activity journal. Thank you for watching Nutritional Perspective. I'll see you in the next video.